Hello, it's 4 pm on the 30th of June 2020. This, I think, is diary entry 58. I'm hoping to catch up with Journey with Jono. I think he stopped at 91. Not sure what happened to him. But I had a look at his page last night and he's not done anything in about a year. So, I don't know. 18 weeks of lock-in. I've actually spoken to Karen today. Everyone's ignoring me in the council. I had an email from Darren Joseph and I've told him not to contact me again as I consider it a hate crime because the council have not explained themselves. And until they do, I refuse to deal with any third party. I need people to explain themselves, as in, why hasn't Martin Eason contacted me? Why hasn't Michelle Maloney contacted me? Why have my two councillors, Rosalind Dore and Tony Bell, contacted me? I've contacted them directly 2 days ago. Nothing. There is no reason for me to be treated this way. I have autism. I have Asperger's. I have anxiety and depression. And I have suicidal tendencies. I have told people not to call me on private number, and today so far I've had 4 private numbers blocked. I need to contact Queen's Hospital because I've got a hospital appointment on July the 2nd, but I don't feel safe going, and I can't get out of my flat anyway. The only one from the council, apart from Dan Joseph, that regularly wants to talk to me is the caretaker. For the last 3 weeks now, he's been knocking on my door because he's had rubbish to clear. Well, the caretaker is supposed to be clearing all the stairwells all the time, not just what he wants or what he doesn't want. This is my problem with the council. Because I know what I'm supposed to be entitled to, they don't want to talk to me. They only want to talk to what I call mindless idiots. Ones that put up with what they're given. It's like, oh, shut up. Like the people on the estate. Half of them are breaking the law anyway. Knives, guns, drugs, whatever. Driving around in illegal cars. No tax, no insurance. No one does anything. You know who I mean. Oh, excuse me. It's been a tiring old day. It's the anxiety of having 4 missed calls. It plays on my mind. I know people out there don't understand. I've got forms over here that it's taken me forever to actually complete because I've got no assistance. So a form that would take any other person half an hour to an hour, it's taken me 2.5 weeks so far because I've got no assistance. I literally have to do it when I can face it. I can't do it in one go. And these are legal forms. But Karen's going to do her best, as she always does. But I just want explanations. I say 14 weeks, I want an explanation as to why people haven't contacted me in 18 weeks. Well, they see me as a troublemaker because I know the law. Because I know what they're supposed to be doing. Because I know that it's trying to get away with not doing anything. Housing, Waltham Forest housing, useless. Waltham Forest adult social care, useless. Waltham Forest CEO, useless. They're afraid of talking to the public, and yet they are public servants. Go figure. I won't retract any of this until something comes along, communication improves or something like that. I've got a new setup behind me. Oh, excuse me. The desk is finally working. I had to have a desk because I was using the dining table for the laptop. And apart from anything, Merlin likes sitting on my laptop keyboard. It's a good job it's one of those fully enclosed keyboards so you can't get fur inside. But we'll have to clean it out one day, Merlin. Yeah, it's go and eat your grass. Merlin's over here. Caspi's over there. Tabs is probably sleeping on the bed again. He sleeps on there all day, and then he comes in the evening about 7 o'clock and then follows me to bed. Both Merlin and Tabs follow me to bed, and occasionally Caspi sleeps on top of the wardrobe. Oh, excuse me. I'm finally getting. I've got Linux Mint on now. I've finally gone back to Linux Mint. Reinstalling a proper operating system that detects the Intel drivers correctly was a bit of a pain because I went for the. It's the one based on Mephis, Arch Linux, Manjaro. Tried that. It wouldn't do the Intel acceleration. Don't know why. So I had a quick look at what was out there, and I knew from previous history Mint was pretty good, and I like the Cinnamon interface. It's nice and straightforward, and you don't have to go over the way to shut down. Click shut down and then shut down, and it shuts down. Manjaro seemed to be cumbersome when it comes to shutting down the PC. Anyway, what else is there? I finally got a Facebook page set up for these diary entries. I've uploaded or linked in about 40 of them so far, so I've almost caught up. Can't think of what else. I've got lots more shelving. Lots and lots of shelving in the cupboard now, so I'm actually utilising the cupboard fully. I'm just looking for a wall-mounted bathroom cabinet, something that I can use that to store the bathroom stuff in. Because currently I'm storing it in the kitchen cupboard, and I'd rather store the bathroom stuff in the bathroom. Because I don't need a lot in the bathroom, really. I know I've got the under sink storage thing, and that's fine, but I just need something else. I was thinking about putting maybe a medicine cabinet in there, because then I can clear out the drugs I've got in the kitchen and then use that cupboard for storage, and that might be enough to free up enough space. I've got the big pot now because I had a proper tidy up in the cupboard, in the bottom cupboard, and I've got the big pot back in there, but it's easy to get to with all the storage boxes, and the cloths and that was in there just thrown in is now in the larder, what I call, and that's fine. So if I get a medicine cabinet and put that in the bathroom, then I'll have another cabinet clear that I can put, maybe move the cups in, and then use the other cupboard that's deeper for other food items. I don't really like the fact it goes into a bit that you can't actually get to, but that might be better, putting the cups and saucers in there, cups and glasses. Don't know, I'll have a little think. This takes me ages to work out. I have to give it a try, think of it mentally and all sorts of things. That's why things take a long time. It's taken 2.5 years of work to get the kitchen partially organised. Oh, since the last entry, I've also cleared some stuff from under the bed, because I've got the 2 fans out now, and I've got boxes from under the bed in the bottom of the wardrobe, the built-in wardrobe in the bedroom, which is ideal, which is what I've been trying to get to for 2 years. So I've got more space under the bed, which means it doesn't have to be so cramped under there. I need to tidy that area as well. In fact, I might do that in a moment. I might have pizza today because I can't think what else to have, so I might throw the pizza in. Foxes Afloat has been a wonderful channel, especially the way Colin and Sean. I put a card, I'm going to try and put a card in here to Foxes Afloat because they're a great channel. But it's really helped me knowing that other people were dealing with similar issues to myself. Thankfully, Colin's got Sean, and Sean's been a rock. He really has. Having watched, well, I keep thinking I've watched most of their videos, but every day a new one from about a year ago comes up that I've not seen. So Foxes Afloat have been marvellous for me. It's nice to see people in similar situations actually coping. It's sad to see Colin having his breakdowns, but I can understand that it's something that we all, with Asperger's, with a form of autism, we all go through this. I wouldn't say every day, but we battle with it every day. And we have mini breakdowns quite a lot that most people don't know about. And just occasionally you can't stop the mini breakdown from avalanching, and it becomes a crisis. I get that probably once every 7 or 8 weeks. All the doubt and frustration builds up, and bang, it just hits you, and you feel totally helpless and totally alone. It's like, this goes back decades with me to when I was a kid, and I've explained to people in the past, I used to feel more lonely in crowded situations than I am at home, because at home I can pretend I'm the only one here, and that doesn't make me feel lonely. Which is why I lost a lot of friends off Facebook. I dropped a lot of people off Facebook because, you know, they were going out and posting stuff on Facebook and no one would talk to me. I even had people saying, you know, you'll have to come round, and you know, why don't you invite me? Instead of, you know, feeling sorry for me when I'm feeling a bit down. I don't want that. No. I've had a little message with Roxy for the first time in a couple of months. Wished her a happy birthday, because that was, well, it is today. The offer of popping out with that person that picked up my pills, not sure what happened there. I said, next time you're in this area, send me a text, and nope, nothing. So 18 weeks now I've been here. Mental health is gradually falling from -3 to about -3.5. I am used to being in prison, but that's the thing. I'm getting food deliveries, I'm getting postal deliveries. I've even worked out a way of sending letters without leaving the flat. There's a Doc Mail or something. I need to go onto Doc Mail and have a look at the configuration thing, because it is a bit, there's boxes or something, and when they say go in to review it, I don't know, it just seems a bit weird. I'm putting up with it coming out a bit weird. Oh, that's the other thing. I've got a parcel to send back to Amazon. I'll do that as the very next thing. I need to find the sellotape and tape the thing on, and then they can come down and pick it up whenever they want. I've been procrastinating about that since I've had it 4 days now. At least I've got the shoe box, the shoe cupboard, velcroed to the wall. It's enough to stop it tipping. It isn't totally secure, but it's secure enough so that Caspi can jump up there without me worrying it's going to fall over. What else is there? Got a minor crisis on the Windows partition on the laptop. It seems to have a virus, but I'm thinking about maybe changing it to an SSD anyway. The terabyte SSDs are now only about £90 from Crucial, so I might go along that route and put the or the hybrid, because this one is a hybrid. It's got partial SSD and mechanical drive, and I thought it is pretty fast, but I don't know. I'll need to take it apart and give it a clean and get some thermal paste and replace the thermal paste. I've got thermal paste in the cupboard, I just need to get it out. I just need to give it a good servicing really, clean it up, make sure the thermal paste is new, refreshed, and because currently it's hovering at 45 degrees, which is okay. I had a look underneath the vents last night and they seem pretty okay, they're clear. I might put the vax on them in a moment and just see if I can vax any dust out. Or I might save it until I do the hoovering at the weekend. Because 45 degrees is pretty cool for an Intel chip. I've seen them running at, idling at 60 or 70, so 45 is pretty good. I've done the Linux Mint, cupboards, the shelving. I'm still gradually going through these forms. This is why I've got a desk set up, because I've got forms. But because, I'm not getting any assistance, it's taking me ages. But I've already said all that. What else have I got? Oh, soldering iron. I'm trying to not repair my clock, but I think the thermistor for the temperature isn't soldered in correctly. But to get to it, I have to desolder 2 LED, 7-segment LED things, and that's taking longer than I expected. So I might see if I can find something really thin and unclip the front, because it's in 2 parts, the LED segment. It's surface mount LED light with a light box clipped on the top. If I can unclip the light box, I can get to where the thermistor, I think it's a PTC thermistor, is soldered, and resoldering, test it if I can. It might just be a faulty component. So that'll be the next thing, trying to find something narrow and thin that I can unclip the LED guides with. And then I'll put the clock back, maybe over here, I don't know. I've had a little move around with the cabling as well, so I did have it running from the corner over there all the way along the wall. But now I've got, they're both over here. So it's underneath the desk. It looks a bit of a mess underneath, but that'll do. I've got the Facebook page for this video, these diaries, more or less sorted. I'm going to try and create a new end card to put the Facebook link on. Then you can go on to Facebook and get I don't know if it will be published before the ones on YouTube. I don't think it will. I think it directs back. I think that might be why I'm having a problem with the links, because it's doing a preview but it's not authorized to see the link or something. I don't know, it's weird, because the preview stopped. This is why I've stopped uploading the diary entries. I'll have to see what one it stopped at. Currently this is going out in August, so I might do 3 a week. Currently it's Wednesday and Saturday, but I might do Tuesday, Thursday, and maybe Sunday from Saturday. No, Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday I think I'll change it to, because I need to do this on a regular basis. It helps me mentally, even if no one's listening. I'm not doing this channel for the views, I'm doing it to help me. If along the way it helps someone out there, then that's fine. That's good. If I am helping someone, let me know. I really want to get back. I want to get back to going out. But I can't do that until the council talks to me like a normal human. I refuse to be talked to via an intermediary that doesn't communicate well, and without an explanation. I have autism. Everything has to be explained, otherwise I refuse to accept it. Just ask the few people that have known me over the years. I mean, poor Leah, she puts up with a lot from me, and she does. I think it's the Filipino in her. She does put up with a lot, because that's what Filipinos do. They put up with a lot. But it does frustrate me sometimes. communicating not just with Lita, but with anyone. It's like I ask a question and they answer something other than the question I asked. And I don't understand. I really don't understand. I spoke to Lita this morning and I repeated myself about 4 times to get a simple answer, yes, to some question. Oh, it's just so frustrating. People don't understand. Colin will understand from Foxes Afloat. And people like us with problems, autism, mental health problems, we will understand. But people that think they don't have any issues, they won't understand us. And that makes life more frustrating. Imagine my life. I found out when I was, 44, that I had autism. And my life up until that point was so... Life even now is so confusing. And I don't understand it. I really don't. It's like... thankfully I spoke to Karen, because I've been frustrated that I've not been able to actually physically talk with someone. It's all messages, but I've been sending voice messages lately to try and get people to talk to me rather than typing. The only people that don't talk to me via voice messages are generally the ones that don't speak English in the first place. But I'm trying to send texts less to encourage people to talk to me. It isn't really working so far, but I've only been doing it a day. I don't know. He says having a look at his watch, 4:20. I don't know when I started, about 4 I think. 20 minutes should be long enough. I don't want it to go on too long. If there is anything that crops up later, as I'll say, I'll update it. But thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And let me know what you think of the new end screen. I know it's only got a Facebook logo on, but you know, these things have to happen. It's called progress, I think. Anyway, thank you for watching. Talk to you soon.